Let me walk you through a moment from Capitol Hill you won't want to miss. Picture this, a no-nonsense hearing where Senator Kennedy grills Navy leaders Smith and Kilby about Iran, nuclear danger, and why America's shipbuilding can't keep up with China. This isn't politics. It's the real talk you rarely get on camera. First up, Iran. I ask the question most folks in DC are too squeamish to say out loud. Is Iran an enemy? The answer is plain. Iran's regime is not our friend. It hasn't been for decades. It's a government fueled by violence, threats, and a radical worldview. If they got their hands on a nuclear weapon, would that make the world safer? Not a chance. It's like the old saying, if your neighbor promises to kill you, you'd better listen.
General, is the theocracy in Iran an enemy of the American people and all people who refuse to adopt the theocracy's radical version of Islam?
Senator, I'm not a scholar in that regard, but I would say that Iran presents a clear and present danger to all those who do not bend to
Well, do
their
you think
will.
they're our friend?
Not our friend.
And how long have they not been our friend, the world's friend?
Many decades, sir.
How many innocent people has the theocracy in Iran killed because they refuse to adopt theocracy's radical version of Islam?
I don't have a number, but it's in the thousands.
Tens of thousands, right?
I would think so, yes, sir.
Hundreds of thousands, right?
Again, I don't have the exact number, but I would not be surprised if it were.
If the theocracy in Iran developed a nuclear weapon, would they be more or less dangerous?
No, they would be far more dangerous, Senator. There's a saying, if your neighbor says he's going to kill you, you should believe him.
Then comes the word impetuous. Washington pundits love it, but what's it really mean? Acting without thinking. But here's the truth. Stopping Iran from getting nukes isn't reckless. It's called learning from history. The world is safer without a theocracy armed with nukes. That's just honest.
Can we agree that the president's decision to destroy the Iranian theocracy's nuclear weapon capabilities made the world safer?
I would say it did.
What's impetuous mean?
Well, sir, impetuous means, again, I'm a poli-sci major from the Texas State School. Impetuous means flippant.
Without thought, without care. You're not a politician, are you?
No, sir, I am not.
One of my friends on the committee that America's decision to destroy the Iranian theocracy's ability to make a nuclear bomb is impetuous. Do you think that's an accurate description? In light of their theocracy's years of hatred and bloodshed?
I would say it is a good thing that Iran does not have a nuclear weapon.
We too. I don't understand why we can't agree on that. I don't.
Now let's talk Navy ships. For 20 years, America's spent more than ever, but we have fewer ships than before. How does that make sense? We used to build 4 or 5 destroyers a year. Now we manage 2, and they cost a fortune. I ask the burning question, how much money do we need to close the gap with China? No one can give a number. All I hear is we're behind across the board. Can we fix it? Not without private shipyards, both big and small.
Let me talk about shipbuilding in a few minutes I have. Mr. Secretary, for the last 2 decades, well, let me ask the Admiral. He's not a politician either. Admiral, in the last 2 decades, we've doubled the amount of money we have given the Navy to build ships. We've actually had fewer ships today because we've retired more than we've built. Tell me why in 30 seconds.
Well, the simple answer, sir, is we were building 4 or 5 DDGs a year in the mid-'90s, and we're building 2 a year now. So
Why?
that's the
We've
simple
given you
math.
more money.
Well, they cost more money, sir.
How much money do you need to catch up to China?
I'll have to get back to you on the specific answer. I think I'd be satisfied in the meantime to just build at the rate we're supposed to and not be behind.
How far behind are we?
We're behind in every ship class to different rates,
Okay.
but at least years.
We can't catch up without our private sector shipyards, can we?
We cannot.
Both Tier 1 and Tier 2 shipyards, right?
Yes, sir.
We've got to do better, Admiral. It's unacceptable. In the last few seconds I have, I want to make a comment about money and the way we're going to get it to you. Nothing would please me more. I would do old man backflips to see the United States Congress put together a budget supporting our military that looks like somebody designed the damn thing on purpose.
If America wants a Navy that can stand up to China, we need capacity. No more excuses. And finally, Congress. Last year, they wrote 12 bills, but none even made it to a vote. So what's going to be different this time? Hard truth is, Washington's gridlock is now part of military planning. Ignoring these problems won't make them disappear. That's why these hearings matter.
Last year, this committee worked very hard. We put together 12 bipartisan bills. A lot of us had to swallow because we didn't want to swallow. We wanted to get it to the floor. Senator Schumer refused to even put the bill on the floor. Now, what makes anyone with an IQ above their weight or their age think that now that he is in the minority, Senator Schumer is going to cooperate with us to get a budget on the floor? What I'm trying to tell you is, back here on planet Earth, you're going to have to make do with what the money we get you on reconciliation. We're headed toward a series of CR. I hope I'm wrong. Again, I live on planet Earth. We can do more than one reconciliation bill. You and your colleagues need to start planning for that eventuality. Maybe it'll change. Maybe someday donkeys will fly backwards too. For the foreseeable future, I don't see it. It's regrettable, but it's reality. We need to plan for it. Just like we had to plan for the reality of Iran having a nuclear weapon. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
That's why I break it down. No spin, no fluff. Like, share, and subscribe if you want more straight talk, right here on Paralegal America.